Have you ever wondered, well, what actually makes me different and how come I am the black sheep of my friends and my family? Why do I experience different occurrences and different events than everyone else? You see, family, we're going to go over 8 strange signs that affect highly sensitive and spiritually gifted people, all right? I have a great motivational message for you today, but you already know the deal. First, hit it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kevin Brown, also known as ExpressedWordz with a Z, and welcome back to Speak It, See It, Feel It, where you can speak your life into existence, you can see it becoming a reality, and you can feel as if it is already yours, guys. It is already done. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to another video. I hope you all are having a wonderful day today, man. Continue to keep pushing that needle forward, and I hope that you all are feeling well, man. Continue to be the best version of yourselves, all right? We're gonna go over 8 bizarre things that affect highly sensitive and spiritually gifted people, and if any of these resonate with you guys, take it as your confirmation. And I need you to realize this, and I need you to know that you are not crazy. You are simply awakened right now. You are discovering more of who you are, all right? You're tapping more into the spiritual realm. You're drawing closer to God, all right? And you have a mission that needs to be completed. I'm sure there's a lot of people looking at you guys, pointing the fingers, laughing, and all these things. But guess what? You are not alone. And if you are experiencing any of this, I want you to know that you are special, guys, all right? So the first bizarre thing that affects highly sensitive and spiritually gifted people is having deep empathy. Deep empathy. You see, there's a lot of demonic people running out here in the world. A lot of people just don't care about other people. They don't care how you're feeling. They don't care if your feelings get hurt. They don't care if you're in the hospital. They don't care if you get hurt, right? They don't care if you lose your job or if you're struggling. They just don't care. But you guys are extremely different because you wear your heart on your sleeve and your heart is big. Okay, you have a deep empathy for other individuals. Even if you don't know them, you are always able to feel and get a better understanding of what someone is going through, and they don't even have to tell you all of the details. All right, you are able to pick it up just like that, guys. All right, you know when somebody is going through something, you know when they're feeling down, you know when they're feeling high and ups. You guys have an understanding of people's emotions and you're able to connect with them just like that. So if you have deep empathy for other individuals and you can feel their emotions, you can understand their emotions, what they're going through and what they're growing through. All right, and that's why people are able to come and talk to you guys easily. Right? Because they don't even have to say anything to you. All of a sudden, you are able to resonate with whatever is going on in their lives, and you're able to provide advice, you're able to provide guidance, and you're able to help people. All right? So if this resonates with you guys, man, drop those comments down below and take it as your confirmation. All right? You guys have deep empathy for other people. Now, the second bizarre thing that affects highly sensitive and spiritually gifted people, and this one isn't really that bizarre, but it may be bizarre to someone else that doesn't have it or they don't know how to tap into it. And that's having strong intuition, family, all right? That gut feeling, right? It will never steer you wrong. It will never steer you wrong. You guys have that inner guidance and you're always listening to it, and it leads you to where you're supposed to go, all right? And not only that, because you listen to this and because you tap into it and because you pay attention to it, this is how you're able to make the best decisions when you're going through something, because you're asking for guidance, you're tapping into your gut feeling, and that intuition is kicking in, guys. All right, you see, there's other people out here, yes, they have intuition. Yes, they have the gut feeling, but they don't know how to follow it. They don't know how to tap into it. All right, and when they feel those emotions or when they feel these weird feelings that they're getting about a certain person or about a situation, okay, they may not listen to that inner guidance. They may not listen to that gut feeling, because at the time they're going to listen to that small voice in their head that's telling them to go in this direction rather than that gut feeling or that inner guidance that's shaking them up saying, hey, I don't know if you should actually go in this direction. You see, when you guys have that inner wisdom, when you have that knowledge and you use your discernment, okay, that intuition, that strong intuition, it's going to kick in for you guys, all right? And this is how you're able to discern and walk away from some people. This is how you know if you should go for that job or not, if you should move to that state or that country or not, simply because you have strong intuition and you are receiving the signs that's letting you know, hey, I need you to go in this direction, or no, I need you to fall back. Pay very, very close attention to it, okay? Because that is your sixth sense. and it is letting you know that either yes, go for it, or no, you should not. Now, the third bizarre thing that affects highly sensitive and spiritually gifted people is having heightened awareness, guys, all right? And this is a huge one. I need you guys to drop those comments down below, because think about it. Before you had your spiritual awakening, did you have the level of awareness that you have right now? Okay, I know a lot of you guys are seeing repeating numbers, right? You're seeing the repeating numbers. You're seeing all of these synchronicities and things that's happening out here in the world. But before you were spiritually awakened, were you seeing those repeating numbers? Were you seeing these things? Were you paying attention to what people were saying, to how people were treating you? You see, now that you are spiritually awakened, you have been unplugged from the matrix, your level of awareness has shot through the roof, guys. Okay, your consciousness is rising, so you're going to be completely aware of your surroundings. That's why when you guys are marching towards your purpose, or you're asking about your purpose, and then you go out into the world, and I say pay attention to the signs, right? Pay attention to people, pay attention to that magazine cover, pay attention to what's being said on the radio, pay attention to what somebody drops out of their pocket when you walk by. Pay close attention to these things, because that level of awareness for you will give you the stepstones to let you know that you are going in the right direction. The average person is not paying attention to some of these things. They could be asking about their life. They could be asking for guidance, and they can receive the signs out here in the world, but they don't even recognize it. They don't even see it. Whereas you guys can see it clear as day. Just like you can see through the media right now, just like you can see through everybody's intentions, just like you can see through the narc smear campaign, right? Your level of awareness is high now. You couldn't see it before, but now you can, family, all right? And this is extremely powerful for you, because you're not walking blind. You're not stepping foot into something that you can't see, okay? You're using your discernment. You're taking a step back if you have to, and you're stepping foot into your best life by using that heightened level of awareness. Now, the fourth thing that affects highly sensitive and spiritually gifted people is emotional sensitivity, guys, all right? Do you have an intense emotional response to stimuli? All right, pay close attention. This is a little different than deep empathy, like I mentioned in the beginning. All right, in the beginning, I talked about you being able to understand, all right, and feel when people are going through something, right? Negative or positive. You can feel it, you can pick it up. But what I'm talking about now with emotional sensitivity is that you are affected by their negativity or by their positive emotions, all right? It completely affects you, okay? You can get around somebody that is going through a very hard time, they're being extremely negative, and you pick that up, all right? It just rubs off on you. Remember, it's just like you are the company that you keep. If you hang around 4 millionaires, you're going to be the 5th millionaire. But if you hang around 4 broke, poor people, you're going to be the 5th poor, broke person, okay? You are the company you keep. And it's the same thing from an energetic perspective. If you're hanging around people that is always negative, always low and down and just ugly, right? Not physically ugly, but their attitude is just always ugly, then you're going to pick that up, and it's really going to affect you. Not saying that you're going to turn around and be that type of person, okay? But maybe you just stepped foot into that environment for a few hours or so, and immediately you have to leave because you're picking up the emotional responses that's coming from that group of people. Listen, you guys are very special, just like I mentioned before. You are not crazy, okay? So all of these new emotions, all of these new things that you are experiencing right now in your life, take it as a gift and use it as a gift. But at the same time, don't be so naive that you think that you can help everyone. You might be picking up and feeling, and it's affecting you, their negative ways, their negative emotions, but that doesn't mean that you are supposed to help them, okay? Let them help themselves, or allow someone to come to you for help, because some people will rob you and they will still kill and destroy you, and they'll do everything to rob you of your energy and break you down. Now, the fifth bizarre thing that affects highly sensitive and spiritually gifted people is empathetic healing, guys, all right? The ability to help through emotional support, through intuitive guidance, or some type of healing energy session. All right, have you guys ever experienced anything like this before in your lives, man? Drop those comments down below and let me know. Matter of fact, just a really quick story. When my father was ill, before he passed, obviously, when he was in the hospital, you know, a couple of those nurses there actually did an energy healing session on him, and it was remarkable how his body at the time responded to that. Some people, man, are so deeply rooted connected that they can heal you without even touching you. They can heal you just by speaking to you, right? Because they provide intuitive guidance, they provide emotional support. And not only that, it could be God speaking through someone to them. You attract a lot of people, chosen ones, all right? So God could be sending someone to you so that way you could help them through emotional support or some type of intuitive guidance, guys, all right? Now, the sixth bizarre thing that affects highly sensitive and spiritually gifted people is lucid dreaming or an out-of-body experience, guys, all right? If you have ever experienced this before in your life, drop those comments down below, man. I would love to hear your story. I've had a few lucid dreams before in my life, and they are absolutely remarkable, guys. For those of you that's not aware of what a lucid dream is, it's when you are conscious in your dream. You are aware that you are dreaming. And one of the crazy things that you could actually do, you can actually practice this, guys. You can actually practice it, put it to use, and actually do this yourselves, all right? And one of the things that I have learned was that you can look at your hands in your dream. Like throughout the day, as you're just going throughout your day, look at your hands every once in a while and tell yourself, I am awake, I am awake, I am aware, I am awake. Because when you go down to sleep at night, if you look at your hands in your dream, you will make the connection during your conscious state while you're unconscious and sleeping in your dream and say, oh my goodness, I'm looking at my hands, I am now awake. I am consciously aware that I am conscious in my dream, right? And you can do some amazing things in this. You can receive a lot of revelation, a lot of answers, a lot of solutions to those issues that you might be facing or challenges that you might be up against in your lives, guys. All right. So let me know down below, man, if you ever experienced this astral projection, anything like this. And when you guys lay down at night, okay, you are being detached from the physical body and you're going to another plane of existence. This is huge. And yes, it is 100% real. As a matter of fact, the CIA actually came out and declassified this information and said that it was real, along with remote viewing. So if you have ever had a lucid dream or if you've had an out-of-body experience or anything like that, you are a special kind of individual, family, because there's a lot of people that don't know how to tap into it. Even though that this can be taught and we can teach ourselves or other people how to do these things, there's a lot of people that is not aware of it. They don't know how to tap into it. Okay, remember, always keep a notepad and a pen by your bedside, family, all right? Because when you wake up from that dream, all right, it's gonna be gone just like that. You wanna be able to write it down. And I guarantee you, a lot of you guys are gonna receive a lot of answers in those dreams, guys, all right? Now, the seventh bizarre thing that affects highly sensitive and spiritually gifted people is heightened sensory perception, guys. Do you have an extreme sensitivity to senses? Your taste, your smell, your sight, what you hear, anything like that. I'll let you guys know my eyes are extremely sensitive. I have an extreme sensitivity to light, actually, all right? Especially if something is extremely bright. Well, obvious, I'm sure everybody does, but even the slightest light, like sometimes even the light, like I have these lights on right now, like my LED lights, like even some of this is just extremely sensitive. So that's why I can't, well, we're not supposed to, but that's why I'm not looking directly at the light, obviously. Like I'm looking at my camera, I'm looking at my phone, okay, and where I'm recording at. You may be able to hear, taste, or touch something that other people cannot simply because you have a heightened sensory perception, guys, all right? I would love to know if any of you guys are experiencing anything like this, all right? If you could hear miles away, all right, rather than the average person, if you can smell things, like sometimes, man, you might be able to smell, right, things that just other people cannot even pick up on, all right? You have a strong sense in your nose, just like dogs, man. Not saying that you're a dog or anything, but if you have a heightened sensory perception, then obviously you have heightened sensitivity and you are spiritually gifted, family, okay? And last but not least, the eighth bizarre thing that affects highly sensitive and spiritually gifted people, and I know most of you guys are gonna be able to resonate with this one, but that is a desire for isolation, guys. And I talk about this a lot, man. Remember, you have to isolate in order to create. Okay, if you like to go down in solitude, be by yourself, maybe you need to process your thoughts, process your emotions, things that you're going through, all right? Remember, because you are highly sensitive people, okay, sometimes you can't be out here in the world 24/7 talking to everybody 24/7 because it's affecting you. It's affecting your mood. It's bringing your energy down. And because you also have a high level of awareness, you know when something is affecting you, and what do? You go and hibernate, family. You go in your little cocoon and you go and do what you need to do. You exit stage left from the world, from everybody else, and you take care of you and you do what you have to do. So if any of these 8 signs resonated with you guys today, man, drop those comments down below and give this video a thumbs up right here if it resonated with you. Okay, I truly appreciate you guys. I love you to life. And if you want to talk, come on over to the website. It's going to pop up on your screen, www.speakitseeitfeelit.com. I would love to hold a conversation with you guys, so please go ahead and book your session with me today, family, okay? And last but not least, don't forget also, man, we have discounts running in both of my merch shops right now, 15% off plus free shipping, running in the Speak It, See It, Feel It merch shop up until December, I believe it's December 3rd, and 50% off in the ExpressedWordz shop running until December 1st. So there's just a few more days left on those guys, all right? So make sure you guys go and check it out. I appreciate all the love and support. You guys continue to be great. Keep being the best version of yourselves. Don't forget to work on yourselves day in and day out and keep moving your needle forward, guys, all right? So until then, I love you guys to life. Don't forget to turn on your bell notifications for more videos to come. And until then, I'll see you soon in the next video. Peace.